Alright everyone, welcome back to the new season. So we are starting with Lucario. It is one of the starter decks that the Pokemon TCG Live game gave to everyone for just logging into the game after the rotation. And since it is the one, this is the third time they've given us a Lucario deck, and it is the one with the suggested changes that came, during the study season. The only thing worth noting here is the Salvatore. So search your deck for a card that has no abilities, evolves from one of your Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. You can use this card on a Pokemon you put down when you were setting up to play, or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So if you're going second and you have a Lucario or you have a Riolu, you have this in your hand, you can evolve to Lucario immediately and start firing off that way. But it's not really necessary in this deck because generally you want to go with the Lunatone Solrock package and take your early knockouts that way and save your Lucario for when you really need him. But we're going to try out this build at least once, and then we'll move on to a revised list. Okay, first match with Lucario in the new season. Let's see what we got. Okay, and they are going first. And I start with a mulligan. That's a great start. Okay, that's not bad. So we'll put the Solrock in the active. I can get the Lunatone, get the knockout. Maybe, as long as it doesn't have more than 70 HP, or rather, more than 100 HP. And they don't. Okay, Cynthia's Roselia. So we're facing Cynthia's Garchomp, which honestly got a lot better post-rotation. They've been gaining all of the fighting goodies that came in with Mega Evolution, like Fighting Gong, Premium Power Pro, and they didn't really lose much. It's one of those kind of self-contained archetypes for the most part. Yeah, and see, they even got the Pokepad, triple Gibble with the Gabite in the hand. Means that they will definitely be able to get triple Gabite next turn. Some Pokepad for the Lunatone. And I'm going to judge to get that Gabite back in the deck. You get another Riolu and a Lily's Determination for next turn. Oh, another Riolu. And then there's the useless Okidogi. That'll definitely be coming out of the deck. Let's go ahead and grab another fighting. I've got Meowth. I don't want to place it down just yet. I'll only use it if I need it, especially considering it's weak to fighting, which is their main attacking type in Cynthia's Garchomp. Roselia goes down, along with the energy that was attached to it. So hopefully, well, I was going to say hopefully they don't get what they need, but Pokegear immediately into Lily's Determination. They have a replacement Roselia. They have the Cynthia's Power Weight. Cynthia's Garchomp is a simple deck, but it's very effective. They also put the Watchtower in play, which means that colorless Pokemon don't have abilities. So my Meowth would be useless, almost as useless as this Okidogi. One Champion's Call leads to another, leads to another. It's crazy. Like, you get one Gabite in play, and you get multiple Gabites in play, plus whatever else you need. So the judge that I gave them did not do much at all. Okay, and there's that Rocky fighting energy. And my turn. So, at this point... Yeah, I don't want to put another Riolu down. Realistically, I'll probably only need 2 Mega Lucarios. And I wanted to leave room for stuff like Makuhita. I was hoping for the Lucario in this hand. I didn't get it, but that's okay. I know I had talked before how Jamming Tower is not as common anymore because a lot of good tools rotated. And Garchomp thrives in that environment because the power weights don't get stopped. There's the first Garchomp with a beefy 400 HP. Luckily, I did already get a hit in. And what's crazy about Garchomp is that they do get free retreat, so that's just kind of nuts. Wow, and double Roserade. And yeah, this is already spiraling out of control. Okay, there's a Spiritomb, and of course they're going to boss the Riolu with energy. And Corkscrew Dive 2, they draw until they have 6 cards in hand, so it's like their attacker and energy accelerator. And with the Roserade in play, giving plus 30 each one, which is kind of crazy. Okay, what can we do? Let's do the Gravity Mountain. Do I Ultra Ball for Lucario now? I think yes. Because I can evolve it. That way it's not susceptible to getting knocked out so easily. If only they had knocked out my one with the energy, because I'm only going to be able to do a single attach to this. I would have had enough to do my second attachment and knock it out with the maximum belt. Instead, we'll just settle for one attachment and a backup Riolu. Do have another energy to Lunar Cycle with. Okay, I do have the Air Balloon, which is nice. And somehow I had not drawn into a Makuhita yet, so let's Fighting Gong for it. Then next turn, be ready for a Hariyama. And I'm going to go ahead and Cosmic Beam, because this will soften it up. And if they take out my single prizer, not a big deal. Third Garchomp. Power weight there, Colress Tenacity. Oh man, that Tenacity is really good in here. And Forest of Vitality is interesting. That does let you evolve your Roselia into Roserade immediately when you put it into play. It's not something I would have thought of here, but I mean, they've already got their Roserade, so it was literally just a counter stadium to get back their 30 health. That's fine. Now Lucario is in the active. And I do need another energy, so we will Hilda. Yeah, I'll just grab the Hariyama. I don't need either one of those. I've got them both in my hand already. Really just needed the energy. One thing I am concerned about is them knocking out my Lucario and me not having energy left. So yeah, let's go ahead and Heave-Ho Catcher. And I can take out these Roserades, and that makes the Garchomps much less dangerous. And I can accelerate the energy from the discard. So this way, backup Lucario and Hariyama will be available. So I did take a calculated risk there, reducing their damage output by removing one of the supporters. I didn't take out any of the main attackers though. But Draconic Buster plus a couple of Premium Power Pros would have meant Lucario went down and all my energy went down with it. So I feel good about that play. We're even on prizes. And I'm better prepared for follow-up turns. Gosh, double Night Stretcher. Okay. Well, cool. Just have everything that you need. And thanks to Forest of Vitality, they can play it and evolve it all in the same turn. And they're retreating into the Spirit Tomb. Okay. I understand that line of thinking because one energy there and it'll do not a ton of damage because it's going to be 10 plus all the damage on their benched Cynthia's Pokemon. So that's 150. And then thanks to the Roserades, it actually gets doubled. So 150, 180, 210 or 200. Okay. That's still quite a bit. My gosh. Okay, so I am going to give it the second energy. Yeah, I need to boss. Yep. Let's boss. We'll take out one of these Garchomps. We'll go down to 2 prizes. And Spiritomb won't be as strong because there won't be as much damage on the bench. 320, 70. I do need the Premium Power Pro. That power weight is pesky. Which also means I don't know where my last 2 prizes will come from. Right now, Garchomp is the only thing that would give me 2 prizes. But Lucario without the power, the maximum belt won't be able to one-shot. I would need like 2 Premium Power Pros. Okay, and they play the Poffin just to burn it. They're retreating. Yeah, they realize that that Raging Curse is not going to do too much since they don't have as much damage. Pokepad for a Gabite that they don't need. Okay, Corkscrew Dive. Well, yeah, the first attack is plenty. And they only need 1 prize left, so that's not great. Hariyama goes down easily. Hopefully I can make them go through the Lucario, and hopefully I can get the 2 prizes that I need before they can get their 1. It's not likely, but we're going to try. So I'm pulling up the Soul Rock so that I can Lunar Cycle. So let's put that down. I don't even know what I can draw for. Because I need 2 prizes. This is the most damaged 2 prizer. Okay, there's another Makuhita. So I can Heave-Ho Catcher next turn. It just depends. Okay, let's see what I can get with Flip the Script. Okay, there's 1 Premium Power Pro. I needed a second one. And I've already used a supporter, so I can't petrol for it. Okay, well maybe I can attack to soften it up and then finish it up with the Hariyama. Oh no, I'll just Aura Jab, and I can finish it up with Mega Brave next turn. Oh no, that was what they needed. So they just need one prize. They easier to go around Lucario than through it, so if I had just gotten the other Premium Power Pro. That was a close one though. And that was not bad for a free deck given by PTCGL. We'll make some revisions and try again.